What's up, sports fans? Carolina jackpot time. Checking in. A couple of weeks ago, actually about 3 weeks ago, I did a game 1 and 2 for the 2017 football season prediction for the South Carolina Gamecocks football team. Sorry, I hadn't had time to get back on and predict games 3 and 4, but we're going to do that. We're going to do it in two-part installments. 2-game installments, rather. We have 6 installments. Gotta hurry up and get them done before the season will be halfway over with, before we're done predicting. So we're really going to jump into that full bore starting today. Game 3, South Carolina. We've already predicted the first 2 to be wins. South Carolina over NC State. I think the NC State game will be a tougher test than Missouri on the road. However, we're going to come out victorious in both of those. I think both of those will be around a 1-touchdown win. I think Missouri will be more of an offensive shootout. NC State, I can see getting a little bit banged up there, but we'll come out on top of them. No problems. All right, so we're 2-0. Heading into Willie B for the first time all year to take on the pesky Kentucky Wildcats. Yes, Kentucky. Kentucky was in a bowl last year. First time, I think, since 2010 that the Wildcats went bowling. And they got embarrassed. However, we have not beaten that pile of shit in 3 years. It's always something. 2014, we gave the effing game away. 2 touchdowns with less than 3 minutes to go. Should have won that game going away, but we didn't. 2015, I believe, was just the beginning of the unraveling. The Gamecock football fortunes there. That was a bad loss. Fell behind big time early. Oh, look, there they are, going to get the Kentucky Wildcats. Fell behind big time early. Came back on the strength of one Pharaoh Cooper. Just couldn't get it done. I think we dropped that game like 26-21. Bad loss. And last year was probably the best of the 3 games against them. South Carolina should have won that game. Had they played Jake Bentley, they would have won that game. McElwain couldn't move the ball, save his damn soul. He obviously was a joke, out of place, not where he needed to be. So, I digress. We move into 2017, and Kentucky still returned some starters off that team. They've lost some of the key pieces, however. Gone is one of our nemesis, Stanley Boom Williams, not Boom Muschamp, Boom Williams, and one JoJo Kemp, a versatile utility type player on offense who seemed like he was there for 15 fucking years. Both those guys are gone. Their defense, it is what it is. Kentucky's never going to be great on defense. They got a good lineman in Denzel Ware, but the rest of it's pretty much a mediocre unit. They'll give up some points, and we should be able to exploit that this year. Got a lot of skill, talent returning at South Carolina, as I have alluded to. As Phil Steele calls it, the 4th best receiving corps in the SEC, and it's a pretty young receiving corps. So, looking for some good things there. I fully see the Gamecocks getting revenge on the Wildcats. One place they may have an advantage over us is actually on special teams. Have a senior place kicker, I believe he's a senior, returning, Austin McGinnis. Dude's pretty good. Running back position, Mr. Snell, Benny Snell, comes back. He's a sophomore. Was one of their more effective rushers last year. I think he rushed for over 1,000 yards. He's a compact type running back. low to the ground like a bowling ball. And one of those top players that we've had trouble stopping in the past. So look for that. We could have a little bit of trouble with him, but overall, I don't think we're going to have any trouble taking down Kentucky. South Carolina's going to get their revenge this year, 34-17 in Willie B. On to game number 4. Another home game against the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs from Conference USA. Louisiana Tech is predicted to finish numero uno in Conference USA West this year, which is really not saying a lot. It's like being the sharpest retard with the tallest midget. Conference USA is weak, very weak. None of those teams are known to play defense at all, Louisiana Tech included. Gave up like an average of 40-plus points a game last year. If you read off their scoreboard, it looks like more of a basketball slate than anything else. They do have former Gamecock assistant and son of former Gamecock head coach Lou Holtz, Skip Holtz, as their head man down there. Skip's been at ECU. He's been a couple other places, and now he's found a home down in Ruston, Louisiana, coaching the Bulldogs. And, you know, take nothing away from it, they're not a bad football team. And quite frankly, I think they're going to give us some problems, especially on defense. I'm not telling you that our defense is going to be a fucking 85 Chicago Bears clone by any damn means. I do think it'll be improved over last year, and last year was improved over the year before that. And the year before that. So, you know, they can still give us some problems. I look for us to probably give up at least 35 points to this team, but I look for us to score a lot more than that. Look for this to be the real coming out party for Jake Bentley, Dowdle, Edwards. I expect Shy Smith or Trey Smith to do a lot of things in this game too. I'm expecting to get playing time. Carolina wins this one 52-34 at home. Close game at halftime, and we pull away into third and fourth quarters. That's how I see games 3 and 4 going. Carolina finishes up the first quarter of the schedule with a 4-0 record, or the first third of the schedule, excuse me, with a 4-0 record. No national ranking by this time, but talk of breaking back into the top 25 again for the first time since early 2014. Talk of it. I see South Carolina getting votes about this time for the top 25, but not ranked in the top 25 quite yet. But you got to tune in to Jackpot's predictions for games 5 and 6 to see if I see us cracking the top 25 after those are all said and done. Appreciate everybody watching these. Love interacting with people about college football. I love talking crap about the sport. I love talking shit. Now, are all my predictions valid? I mean, some people think they're out there. Yeah, you may. You don't agree with what I have to say? I really give 0 fucks, because that's why I'm here. You know, that's why we have First Amendment rights, because we are allowed our own opinion. Have one subscriber on here, R. Clemson Floyd 90 R-Fly. I got him really triggered last week, and didn't notice his comment, his little shitty comment he made last week until this morning. So I started getting on a little bit of a rebuttal with him, and you know, he got salty and hurt his feelings when I called Clemson a bunch of inbred sheep humpers. And he's like, you of all people, you big fat ass, you shouldn't be calling Clemson a bunch of inbred sheep humpers. And then he goes on to post all these bullshit links to, you know, all these articles from newspapers and magazines on how great Clemson's education is and how high the freshman ACT and SAT scores are, and you know, the average starting salary for graduates of particular colleges and universities, and how high Clemson's ranked. You know, whatever, dude. It's shit talk, not a pecker. Don't take it so damn hard, okay? Damn. Yes, I know. They do have some majors at Clemson that are better than the ones at South Carolina. They offer some majors at Clemson they don't offer at South Carolina. South Carolina offers some majors Clemson doesn't offer. The fact of the matter is, 35,000 people chose to go to the University of South Carolina. You said, well, they only have more students because it's easier to get in there. Once again, it's irrelevant to me. I didn't have time to read your bullshit links. I was too busy making money today. However, now, you know, I have time, so maybe I'll go back and read your wisdom. Who knows? It may teach me something. I don't know. Anyway, the Clemson fans, they get on my nerves, and I know they'll be on here. Then the champs, baby, the champs are here. I should be honored to have the champs watching my videos. The champs, yes, the champs. I hope every night when y'all go to bed that y'all have a picture of Nick Saban up above your bed and you rub it and give him a big kiss. Because that son of a bitch gave y'all that damn national championship. Gave it to you. Give it to you. I don't care what you tell me. I don't care how you tell me. Deshaun played a hell of a game. Deshaun played a hell of a game. Dabo coached a hell of a game in the second half and the fourth quarter. And Mike Williams worked his ass off. And they wasn't going Christian Dexter Lawrence and that and sticking their finger up people's buttholes and dobble. I don't want to hear it. They gave y'all that damn game. They were beating y'all 14-0. It was 14-3. Gave it to you. Should never have been there. You should have finished runner-up again, where you belong. This year, you're going to get what's damn coming to you. Oh, you're going to get what's coming to you. I'm seeing at least 3 to 4 losses. You have no quarterback to speak of. I don't see any of these guys doing anything. Hopefully, you'll screw up bad enough where old Sunshine from down there in Cartersville, Georgia, decides to decommit and go to Florida State or one of the other places that's recruited him, a real football school where he can actually make a name for himself. Or if he does come in, maybe he'll just be a big fucking flop too. That's also what I'm hoping for. I love it to see whenever one of y'all's turns into a big freaking flop. Big flop. Big old floppy Sunshine with his hair, his golden locks flowing. Thought I saw Trevor in the store today. No. Turned out it was one of the female customers. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding about that. I hope the young man does well. I'm just kidding. Actually, I hope he don't, but it's whatever. The Deeble Dobblers, the Deeble Shits. Yeah, I'll refer to Clemson as the Deeble Dobblers. Y'all will hear me bring that up. What the funk? Look at that mess. This might be a damn tornado around here. I better get the hell on home. I'll refer to them as the Deeble Dobblers. I came up with that a few years ago because I can just see them like that because I think they're so much better than South Carolina. They're so much better than the South Carolina fans and the fan base. And I just came up with it off the top of my head one day. Deeble dobble, do. We are so much better than you. Deeble dobble, do. The tater shits, they all say, yenny cockle do. I also call them tater shits. And during baseball season, beer shits. It's just always, everything's better over here. We got a better campus. It's a better atmosphere. Dabo's such a good Christian. He's such a great Christian that he got a young kid cop fired from his job because he decided to speed. He's such a great Christian that he's stealing other teams' signals. And I still think that Xavier Thomas crap, there's still something that has to do with that in that church that y'all are funneling funds through. Oh yeah, the Deeble Shits. But that's another topic for another day. Got to cut this one off. games 5 and 6 for the South Carolina Gamecocks predictions coming up on the next video.